Hey everyone, super stoked. Over 4 months of waiting, and look there, right there. They're finally here. The Rome Adventure Bins. Yeah. Hey everyone, Adam with Into Adventure here, and I have an exciting video today. At least I'm excited. I got my Rome Adventure Bins. Now, complete honesty, I already opened the other one, and yeah, I just had to. I had to dive into it, I had to see it. I've been waiting almost 5 months for these things. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not blaming Rome necessarily. I don't really know. I don't think it was really their fault. I think it's just everything that's going on. Shipping, distribution, the whole nine. So anyway, Rome was super great to work with, awesome company, and not a sponsored video, by the way. Wish it was. I'm stoked. I want to do an unboxing, but I also want to do an installation. I'm doing my own mounts. I think I've got a pretty good plan in place for them, but we'll see what happens. That's it unboxed. Pretty easy unboxing. I mean, come on. I love how minimal. It's just one bag, easily to recycle. One box, easy to recycle. Perfect. Okay, so my mic died without me knowing it, but I bet I'm saying something to the effect of how great this Rome badge looks. The overall build quality of the bins are phenomenal, and the hardware that they put on here is clearly durable. After you open the 3 clamps, you get a nice assisted opening with these gas struts. Not only does this help when your bin is mounted on your roof, but it stops it from flinging all the way open to the back. There's actually a great amount of space inside this low profile 83 liter. It also creates a very easy close. Here you can see my old rack setup with the Plano roof bin and where the mounts for my Rotopacks, my Tread Pros, and my high lift jack were. I went with the 83 liter so I could still fit into my garage and keep it a low profile. Here I am cutting the 6-inch carriage bolts to length for mounting the Rome bins. I'm creating my own brackets for the best fitment, no drill mounting, the highest level of security, and overall great look. I had to build my own plates that basically look like these small tongue depressors, and they fit inside of the Rome bin depressions. Alright, so in a nutshell, you just get a long carriage bolt and cut it to size that sticks just inside of the Rome bin mount. And then you have to get some sort of a steel and cut it to perfect shape within the top of the bin. Once you have your bins, you'll be able to see what that looks like up there. And then this just slides into your roof rack like anything else. The carriage bolt, this piece sticks right up out of the bottom. So that's underneath, no one can get to it. Then this just goes up through the Rome bin. This goes in top and sits on top of the plastic. And then you can just, you're gonna wanna do some Loctite, but then throw your nut on there, do it on both sides, tighten it down, and it just cinches it right there. Now some pro tips on this is I did, actually this is like the rubber wrap that you put on cables to create a seal. It's a heat shrink wrap. And then this is just electrical tape. This is mostly just to make the whole thing black to match my roof rack and the bins and kind of hide away. But it also just protects the whole unit. This, while protecting it, also will provide safety to the actual Rome bin, so it doesn't sit there and scratch it up, or if there is any shifting at all, it doesn't, this is the part that's hitting it, and so that's nice and protected and smooth. So I got one more bin to mount up.
From here, it was time to mount the roam bins and then start putting everything else into place. This is always like a jigsaw puzzle fighting back.
All right, so because of that tight space where I'm putting the high lift jack, one of the pieces that I use to mount it, the knobs that keep it tied down, this isn't the locking one, I have one that locks that's much thinner, but this won't spin in there. I'm gonna hack it. It's always just one thing after the other, but if you want to get it exactly how you want it, just figure it out as it comes, I guess. It's kind of fun overall, actually. I kind of like it, but. Project update. I got the bins mounted. Totally forgot to put bolts on the inside of the bins, carriage bolts, to mount the high lift jack inside of there. That little gap in between them. Luckily, I thought I was gonna have to remove them, but I was able to just drop the rails that those are on, which luckily are not the same rails that the bins are mounted to. Just on one side and slide them up the rail underneath the bin and then reattach the rails underneath. Whew, that was almost a huge pain. However, they're up. They look awesome. They're accessible. Love the custom brackets. Those are sweet. I'm really happy with those, how those came out. I gotta mount the high lift and then I gotta try to mount my rotopacks and my treads. Quite a project, that's for sure. Oh, and then the awning still has to go. And that's it. I'm losing steam. Trying to just fit the traction boards and the rotopacks back there, and had to custom cut the traction board mounts on all four sides and then cut one at an angle to match the rotopack so that they could lay flat. I had to recut the bolts for the rotopacks mounts, and then just shifting everything 200 times to make it fit just where it needs to be. I mean, I had to cut an awning bracket in order to fit the traction boards. They were sliding all the way over and they were rubbing up against the awning bracket. It was probably like 12 hours into this entire thing. Worth it, fun, listen to music, engineer the whole thing and make it exactly what you want. Looks awesome. And so functional. I'm excited. That's it. So, as for always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, please. Any comments, any questions, love to start a thread about this if anyone wants to know anything further. Also, I can make additional videos if there's anything very specific that might need that. Anyway, thanks everyone. Super excited this one's done. See you soon.